Hi there. Do you ever feel like you wish you were smarter, wish you remembered things, wish you understood things better? Well, I want to share with you that information, a little skill that would probably change your life. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jade Bolden, and I am passionate about helping spiritually mature women, change their lives and become powerful healers in their home. Okay, so let's talk about learning. Okay, there's something that people don't know about learning, and that is they don't realize that there's stages of learning. All right, so let me explain it for you so that you can, totally get it and then be able to apply it right away. It will change your relationships, it will change the way you heal, and it will really help you progress. Because what I do is I teach people how to heal on the subconscious level, heal emotionally and spiritually. And sometimes people are like, why can't I heal faster? What's wrong with me? Okay, so I thought I'll let you know, some key things, some secrets that will just change your life. Okay, so let me talk about the first stage of learning. All right, get the information to your head. All right, so you're listening, you're getting information in your head. That's only the beginning, and sometimes people think that they're done and they learn stuff and yay, I know stuff now. And so when people ask them questions like, yay, I know the answer, but that's not true. They haven't really learned, and that's where we deceive ourselves. Okay, so getting information is just one of three parts of learning. All right, and that's where people end sometimes, and that's no good. Now let's move it to the second stage. The second stage is moving that information to your heart and discerning it in your heart. So what does it mean to discern? It means to filter it with your understanding of your light, of your feelings. So are you feeling good about something, and does that something is that relevant to your life? Okay, you got to sort it out and discern. So feel it, sit in it a little bit. Okay, and then you can toss out some things that are not relevant and don't matter to you, and keep things that are going to matter and be relevant to you. Okay, that's important to you. So move that information from your head down to your heart to discern. Okay, that's the second stage. And this discernment is better when you have a stronger understanding of God, light, knowledge, and truth. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight in our online call. Okay, if you join me at 7 p.m. Central, and that will be 10 a.m. Sydney time, we'll talk more about that. Anyways, let's move to the third stage of learning. So you've moved the information from your head down to your heart. You're discerning and filtering and sorting things out based on how you feel, based on the light knowledge that you're receiving from God. And then you get to use your power of choice to apply it. So the third stage is integration or application. All right, so our brain works like this. It has files, and you need to make a connection to already existing files. Okay, so if you say, oh, that is the same color as this, or that name reminds me of this. So if I meet a lady and she's very beautiful and her name happened to be Diana, in my mind I'm like, oh, Diana the princess is pretty, and this lady's pretty, and that's how I'm going to remember her name, or whatever. However, so you connect it. So it takes a little bit of effort, okay, but you connect it, and then you visualize how you're going to apply it into your life. Okay, so for example, we're asked to be the light, okay, for Christ, right? There's that scripture. So, in Sunday school, you can learn, be the light, and you're like, yay, be the light. And then the teacher will say, hey, who knows the scripture? Be the light. And you're like, yay, me, I know. But, that's just one part of learning, right? You need to move that learning to your heart. What does that mean, be the light? What does it mean to be a good example? Yeah, be like happy and positive. Yeah, okay, good. You've moved it to your heart. But the third stage is, how do I be a good example? Well, when people, are mean and cruel, maybe I can step up and say, hey, don't do that. Or maybe I can, say hi to people that are sad. That's how I'm going to apply it. So that is the integration part. And that's what people miss. And that's why people are still on the surface and they're not under the where the deep and meaningful things are. okay, in the root of things, okay, where the meat is. I really like to dig into the depth of things and help people at that root level. So that's why I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, that hurts. Maybe you can put this oil on, but let's dig a little bit deeper why you have that in the first place and how you can change that. And when you change that, let's work on how you can implement a new enlightened action and belief that accompanies that. And that's why people heal so much more permanently, so much faster when we do that, because they actually learn the lessons. Guess what? We're here on earth to learn lessons of love. Yay! Okay, and when we don't learn our lessons, what happens? It repeats and repeats and repeats. Okay, so that's not fun, right? When those lessons repeat. But if you take a little bit of time, be still, take that information in, like, oh, this trial, this struggle, whatever, take it in and go, this is what's happening. Internalize it, you know, or discern it first through your heart. And then you say, okay, so what about this is good? What about it is not good that I can learn from this? And then how can I change? How can I apply this information to my life and add to my life right now? How can I progress with this information? Okay, so with this information era, I teach my children how to learn. So you learn how to learn. There's plenty of information, but what people are missing is their ability to filter with their spiritual wisdom. Okay, and the heart is one of the biggest keys to this, and that's why so many people, like, they keep on messing up and getting confused because they haven't learned how to learn. All right, so remember the 3 stages of learning. Okay, the first is obtaining information, the second one is discerning, and the third stage is application or integration into your life. Okay, once you go through all of that, then you can check the box and say, yes, I've learned. All right, don't stop at the first level. You got that? So I teach people about this in my Energy Balancing with Faith course. I have books and I have courses that we teach at retreats. So check out my website, jadebaldwin.com, and find out more information about all of that. Join our community where we help women build this strong, skill to help heal the world, right? How would you like that? Just comment below, tell me what you think about this. Watch that YouTube video. It's called The Truth About Learning. Okay, just do a Jade Baldwin and then Truth About Learning search, and then you'll find it. Watch it and tell me what you think, okay? I'm open to discussion. We want to help each other, right? And we want to improve the world. So that's all from me. Thank you so much. And remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, friend and like me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.